Would you love to wake up happy each and every day? Well, I'm going to share with you in this video one of my 3 steps that I do to keep me happy on a daily basis. And hey, Jason here. If you've been watching the channel, you've been seeing me go through Johannesburg, South Africa, showing you how beautiful it is, showing you how I just fell in love with this city. And most importantly, I've been talking to you about success, what it is, and how to get it in the 3 areas of life that I focus on, which are happiness, health, and wealth. And if you're new to the channel, the definition of success by Earl Nightingale is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. And you know what, man? Being happy is a very worthy idea. And so let's go ahead and dig into today's video. So this, what I'm going to explain to you today on the quest for happiness, is the second step of 3 steps that I actually do. Now, I actually apply this one on a daily basis. And I'm going to share with you a couple of ways that you can do that also. So the first way, if you're struggling with being happy on a daily basis, like you want to start finding something to be grateful for. Yes, gratitude. Gratitude is one of the big things. I'm not going to say it's the first, but it's one of the big things that will actually start switching your mood and getting you in a happier vibration very soon, very fast. Excuse me. And so with gratitude, like it sounds simple. You may be like, oh, Jason, I show gratitude. I'm grateful for this, blah, blah, blah. But are you really in the moment when you're grateful for it? I used to believe, like when I first started into the law of attraction and stuff, like one, I thought I was a positive person, which was a lie. And two, I thought I was grateful for a lot of things. And it turned out I wasn't grateful for them. I was saying the words, but I was not grateful for it. Now, really think about this. What was the last moment you was really, really happy? What were you doing? Where were you at? Who were you with? Like, go back and revisit that memory, that moment, and just feel, how did it feel? Like, feel the vibrations in your body. Let that energy come through. Let that energy work its way through you. And now start making a memory map of how that feels. Because the reason why I keep using the word feeling, there's an emotion. And emotion means there's energy. There's an energy moving through your body. And that's when you're grateful. Like you have to have that energy moving through your body. And this is where a lot of people are messing up when they're talking about they're grateful. Oh, I am happy. And it's like, no, you're not. The energy that's moving through your body is a low vibration energy or a negative energy. So when you having these negative energies moving through your body, it can only attract negative things. And this is one of the biggest keys on utilizing the universal power of law of attraction. And the thing about it is, if you want to attract the things that make you happy, you have to go back to happy vibrations. You can't be in a bad mood. You can't be angry. You can't be upset. You can't even be indifference. Like, it don't matter. I'll just sit here. If it happens, it happens. Like, that's not it. That's not the energy you have to use. And so because you have to use the energy of the happiness state, which is a very, very, very positive high vibration, gratitude is one of the easiest ways to get back to that vibration. Now, if you're like me who follows, excuse me. Now, if you're like me who follows Esther Hicks, like, and Abraham, you're probably like been wondering, like all these years when I've been listening to her and hearing her say, like, you got to be grateful. You need to find something to be grateful for. And all these years where I was like, I'm finding something. I'm telling you, I'm grateful, Esther. I'm grateful, Abraham. Like, it's not working. And the thing that I wasn't understanding was I wasn't getting to the great gratitude on the energetic level. And so when I started understanding that while I was still in Colombia, what I started doing little hacks. When I saw things that made me happy, when I saw things that made me smile, as far as not people, I don't want to meet no creepers out there. But as far as like flowers, maybe if I saw a cat or something on a tree or something, or if I saw some parrots on the rooftops or something, I would stop, put my phone out, take a picture, and I would just go back and just look at those pictures and just look at it like, oh, I see the beautiful flower. Like I still have pictures of different flowers all in my phone that Google reminds me of all through the year. And it puts me back in that vibration. Like I start getting into that energy. I remember what it felt like walking. I remember how good it felt, the fresh air, seeing the beautiful flower after being locked up for a year and a half because of the pandemic. Like all of those things, I go back to those memories, and also it helps me where it brings me back memories of just being with Cece, like me and her when we had our ramen date night, in the middle of the pandemic, or when we went on our last actual date, which was to the botanical gardens out there and went to their little natural museum in Medellin. Like it brings back those memories and it gets me happy. And that's just a quick hack to do it. Another thing that I do is I find videos that make me happy. Some videos are frequencies, such as like 528, 777 frequencies. And then some videos are just something simple as cat videos. Like I'm a cat dude. So like I love cat videos. And so there's days I just watch cat videos and it makes me happy. But that's just a quick hack to do it. Like being grateful, if you find things to be grateful for and you see those things that start making you happy, it moves you into a happy vibration, into a happy frequency. Like it instantly takes you out of what you're in and it puts you in your present moment. And I, I really hope this sinks in with you because it sounds simple. I'm telling you, it sounds simple, but it's really not. And the reason why I say it's not is because you have to focus on getting into that energetic state. Like if you listen to someone like Tony Robbins, where he's like, you got to get into the energy, get into the zone. Like he's talking about pushing that, bringing out that energy, because it's a high vibration. Now you can do like him where they pump up and prime up and do all of those, or you can find things that just naturally moves that energy into your body. I think it's easier for people to just find things to be grateful for. Because once you start figuring out those things that make you happy and know you're grateful for them, and happiness and gratitude, like they go hand in hand. Like let's say if you cut your finger off or something, like you're not going to be grateful hurting yourself. Like gratitude doesn't come in pain. Gratitude comes in pleasure. Like happiness is gratitude. So if you keep hearing me, you interchange the words one for one, and that's the reason why. If you find things to be happy for, you will find that those are the things you're grateful for. How many people say, the happiness of their child is what they're grateful for because it changed their life? Like we have to start understanding how these things really work. And once you start putting that correlation together, you can start getting to the life that you want. Because opportunities don't come when you're in a bad mood. Opportunities don't come knocking on the doors of negative people. They just never going to come. I can tell you for sure, I was well over 20 years a very negative, cynical, keep it real person. And I wasn't getting any opportunity. I wasn't making good friends. I wasn't rubbing shoulders with people who I really wanted to rub shoulders with. It was until I started changing the way not only that I was thinking, but also changing the way that I was feeling, that I started attracting people into my life that was more positive and actually helped me to reach other different levels of my life. And so I'm telling you, like, as someone who's not only done it, but still doing it, like, I still do it. Like, there's no, like, oh, I'm done. Like, I'm still in this life, yo. As long as I'm still breathing, moving, and I can get around and do what I want to do in this world, I'm going to keep striving for the next level. Keep pushing for the next goals. Keep attracting to me what I want. And that's why you see me in one of the happiest states of my life right now, even though I went through one of the roughest times in my life. Like, I'm living proof of this. Like, if you put in the work, if you do the simplest things, like what are some things you're grateful for, and really find what those are, you'll start seeing that you're a very happier person in life. And once you start seeing you're a very happier person in life, you're going to start seeing your life change in ways that you never thought was possible. And so that's it for today's video. So happy to be able to bring this to you. Like, that's one of the things I'm grateful for also, just to be able to do these videos, to share this knowledge of the things that I keep learning and I keep studying. Like, I'm grateful for this, man. Like most people, and you may be one of them included, like you're working your butt off. You're taking care of your family. You may not have the time to go study all of these books, read these books, go to these different seminars and things that I do. And so I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to do that just so I can provide this information to you. And so just make sure if you like this content, hit that like button. Also in the comments below, let me know what you are grateful for. And if you haven't subscribed to the video, subscribe to the channel. That way you can see updated videos like this each and every day when I put them out. And you'll be able to start catching some of the lives that I'm doing also when I'm doing a live either on here or on TikTok. And most importantly, just remember this. I'm Jason, and success is simple once you know how.